Year after year, Ethiopia keeps proving that it's playing with fire in the most dangerous geological spot in Africa. People think the only danger is the water crisis, but there's a much bigger story than that. A story no one talks about or even wants to get close to. The real danger lies in the location of the dam itself, on a plateau that's been cracking for millions of years. If anyone thinks the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is Ethiopia's first experiment, they're not paying attention. There have been more than one dam built. The Gaib II Dam suffered a partial collapse in the canal body after it started operating. The Tekeze Dam developed a major crack that stopped electricity generation. The Gaib Dam was delayed for years due to landslides beneath the dam's body. The most recent was the Buli Dam in 2021, which flooded all the surrounding villages because of a malfunction in the drainage gates. And that's not to mention dozens of small dams that have recorded landslides, ground subsidence, or partial collapses. So why is all this happening? Because the Ethiopian plateau is basically made up of fragile volcanic rocks, any extra weight causes collapses and landslides, and the dam itself was built on thousands of holes and cracks beneath it. What's strange is that they're increasing the storage capacity without sufficient studies. Besides that, something very odd has been observed. Before the dam, there used to be between 4 and 6 earthquakes a year, but now, in just the first 2 months of 2025, they've recorded 179 earthquakes. That's an unbelievable number, isn't it? And not only that, a volcano that had been dormant for about 10,000 years suddenly erupted, with smoke rising tens of kilometers above the ground, covering Yemen and southern Saudi Arabia, even reaching the Sultanate of Oman, and it had a huge impact on aviation. What really puzzles us is that a country that was relatively stable, all of a sudden, started experiencing all these changes, and the only new thing in recent times is the dam, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, and its massive reservoir that stores 74 billion cubic meters. So, could it be that the dam is the reason behind all of this? That's a big question that deserves a pause and some reflection. Now let's go back to the confusion that's happening. They keep opening the floodgates every now and then. Suddenly, they open the gates and Sudan gets flooded. Then they close them all of a sudden, so the water level drops and the agricultural lands get ruined. After that, they claim these are natural floods. But why are the floodgates being opened so suddenly? It's because, in reality, they can't control the flow, nor do they have a proper safety system in place. Is this intentional to flood Sudan and Egypt? No, the reality is simpler than that, and more dangerous. Ethiopia isn't able to manage a dam of this size, nor does it have protection systems like the major dams around the world. They are forced to open the emergency gates because there is no coordination with the downstream countries, and there is no system to warn the people of Sudan. The result is that every year, Sudan floods more than the year before, and all of this is due to chaotic management, not a planned event. So, what's the real danger? The danger isn't in the Nile. The danger is in the land itself. The area around the dam has recorded an increase in earthquakes since storage began. There are active faults and severe